Well, this video is going out actually quite a bit later than the events which triggered it, but I'm excited for this because basically after genuinely ages of like going between worlds, looking for out of bounds, honestly I haven't found any in a long while. Yeah, it's kind of like there's the one really well-known one in Avant Gardens. There's then the second one I found involving tree jumping. There's the fact that you can get outbound in most worlds with spring shoes. But yeah, there are lots and lots and lots. Really, there are lots of limitations. And in particular, like what I managed to do with certain worlds, say for instance Nimbus Station, is to reduce the number of speed boosts, of quick schools which you had to use to get out of bounds. But oh, why? Why am I like this? But largely, things have more or less remained where they were. Until the other day, where messing around with people, I found an out of bounds Nimbus Station. It's followed up by the idea coming later the same day and then actually demonstrating it the day after, getting a second out of bounds Nimbus Station. Now, we're not actually 100% certain to whom the credit goes on this. I initially shouted out Idefix when basically he like pointed me out. Oh, did you know you can go up here? I was like, no, I didn't. That's interesting. That's good to know. And then after a little bit more investigation, it turns out, yeah, not only can you actually get up here, but then I worked out a route which would get you out of bounds once you're up into this place. Turns out, apparently, Idefix mentioned later that he was just following someone else who'd gone up there before, so there is some unknown person who made this possible. Thank you very much. No idea who you are, but I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to. I don't know why I'm going to attempt to do this live, but I guess I am. So essentially, what I shouldn't have trying to do this is my blinds open such that the sun comes directly towards my face and I get to the glare. Ugh, that's significantly better. Okay. So, this was the starting place, which Idefix found. I then realised, well, which someone found, and Idefix showed me, and realised that you can get over onto that. So we'll give that a few tries. It's not the easiest of jumps. In particular, the walkway itself is rather thin, or the walkway, the scaffolding itself, it's rather thin, so you've got to be fairly careful with moving around here. And then from here, I didn't get enough speed. That's bad. From here, essentially, is that jump, so we're going to keep going to get it. Yeah, it's just been very, very interesting to have actually other people also looking. I don't know. I should have had that there. That should have been easy. I should have just ground pounded. I didn't. Yeah, it's been nice seeing other people actually taking a look at these things, because it's not really happened for Kiara. I really thought it felt stable enough. Don't ask me how I determine feeling stable. I don't know. Yeah, it's just been genuinely really nice to be working with other people on these kind of things, because I've been doing this for a long time, which means there are certain things I'm really good at assessing. Like, oh, is this particular jump possible? Or is it worth just giving up, but there are also things I completely miss. And again, I got overconfident. Wait a sec. I'm 100% certain I can't just do it from this, but yeah, okay. If I could, that would make it about a million times easier. So yeah, for whatever reason, you can't get up onto the top of this one. You can't get up onto the top of the starting. Don't know what I want to call this, but it's like a... I am not doing well today. I've never actually messed up that jump before. It's the one jump up in this that I haven't ever messed up, and now I'm messing it up reliably each time. Just see if I can get a little bit further along before I do it this time. Get somewhere where I'm stable enough that I can rotate. There we are. Okay, well, that took a lot longer than it should have done, but it's a good demo. And to get out of bounds, you simply jump into this strip of grass past there. Don't know if I'm going to do I want to demonstrate? Yeah, I'll demonstrate that. Otherwise, how can I call this an out of bounds video? I've never actually managed to land there before. Didn't know you could. Can I get any further? Sorry, this is far more interesting. No, I can't. No, okay. Wonder how far I could jump along here. Can I get up there or anything? No. Well, maybe I could, but anyway, here's your out of bounds. Secondly, whilst we're on the topic of out of bounds, I optimized the Twin Valley side out of bounds. So for people who saw that recently, there's now an improvement that makes that much, much easier to do. Just head there now. And I say much, much easier to do. Obviously, there's still a good amount of aim to it, so it's still not a trivial jump. But this is at the very least a different route. It's a faster route, and yeah, whether it's easier for any particular person will, I'm sure, depend on playstyle and stuff like that. I didn't make it, but yeah, essentially it's doing that. Essentially, you just maintain momentum, so you don't need to jump to the second one, and that means you never need to ground pound at all, which means you don't need the extra height, albeit it's not very much, but you don't need any of the extra height associated with ground pounding. That would have been it had I just jumped at the right time. There we are. No, come on. That was so good. I just need to aim slightly further down. I've still not like properly assessed where that wall actually goes in order to know exactly where I need to aim. So I do fairly often aim too far to the right. One of the nice things about this is that honestly you kind of get lined up for this. In terms of basically the pole is almost exactly the perfect distance such that you will be above it by the time you come down to its height, which is very useful. Nope. So after I had the idea for this, the next time I tried, I got it first time, and I've never replicated that level of success since. But yeah, this is essentially the demo, and I might as well keep going until we have it. That was just tantalizingly close. That one didn't make it because bad jump off the pole. Essentially, I think I jumped slightly early, probably at the start, or maybe took a slightly too curved path, which meant I hit the pole when I was slightly further back on it than I would like, which meant that it slowed me down very slightly. Whereas there, I kind of overshot it. And so, had I landed and made the jump properly, I probably would have gone... Ooh! Fun little bug. That's a bug where... I forget. I've researched what exactly goes on there, but essentially something goes wrong with your ground pound. That was one of the worst attempts to actually get in there, but hey, it demonstrated it. Oh, I see someone running by. Anyone I know? Apparently not. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. Then the one final thing, might as well note, and for this I should switch minifigures. Absolutely no idea where this character's going to be. Bin Valley, oh yeah. Oh, that's not too, shouldn't be too long. Where I'd be at the gate, I think, at the first gate, so I should be really close to rocketing back to Nimbus Station. But yeah, and then there's just a neat little place you can get up to. This one isn't... This one isn't necessarily incredibly difficult. This character is just bleeding money, because I'm not used to keeping... Why did I do that? My brain did not process. Also, why the heck am I over there? Oh, I know. Okay. Makes sense. Alright. Let's head. Let's do this again, and not log out pointlessly this time. Oh, I guess we've actually got... There was some other news as of last night. Which is, it's possible to bypass these gates if you have enough speed. So in particular, by triple boosting yourself, eventually you can get through here. It might take me a couple of goes. Took me 2. There we are. So I was investigating last night some bugs which were occurring with those, and found that instead. Not quite as powerful as the bug I was actually investigating with Idefix, which was some weird... It's related to, those of you who may have seen a video I did about this in the past, the bug where some random piece of physics got unloaded in the racing area. This is now the second time I've observed that happen. No idea. But... yeah. Anyway, so... I wasn't planning on demonstrating that bug, but I guess it's a good bug to demonstrate, good thing to have shown. Because yeah, that just makes it really, really. I guess it's not too useful. Once you're at the point in the game where you have all those boosts, you have a ninja hood, like almost definitely, and it'd be faster just to swap out to it, but. So if I recall correctly, my strategy for this one was this. Amazed I got that first time, and then this. Yeah. Pretty certain that one's not doable. Haven't bothered to test that one. I guess it probably is, but I just haven't taken a look at it. I guess I can also take a look at this one, see whether or not this one's doable. I mean, I can't see any world in which it would be. but I haven't actually tested it, so worth a try. Worth a try, and the triple stacks boost, especially for run up, is pretty powerful. I kind of let go near the end. Maybe that could have actually happened. I think this one's definitely doable. But yeah, that is... Yeah, those are the set of bugs which we found as of the other day. I'm really amazed at how well that one lines up. There are a couple of these which do just, I guess, sorry, not all these are bugs, but out of bounds and the like, which we've found as of late. And yeah, some of them pretty cool in my opinion. It's nice to be able to get on top of those buildings. Is it useful? Yeah, not really. I guess whilst we're demonstrating these things, this character has so much money, I don't want to lose it demonstrating this. Sorry, I know this isn't a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but for me, as someone who religiously loses all his money, it's a lot. So okay, I probably want to demonstrate that for now. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed the random set of bugs and out of bounds. Yeah, two new out of bounds in Nimbus Station in such a short period of time. Like, I am very, very surprised. Just given how much time I spent it, but it just really shows there's a lot more still to be found. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Introvalue. I'll see you around. Bye.